Welcome to Wednesday Warrior Yoga. In this morning's practice, we are just going to consider a very simple word. The word is yoga. The word yoga means to join, it means to connect. And so in this morning's practice, we're going to look at all of the ways that we can connect. So let's start right now by just connecting our physical body to the ground or the chair or the cushion beneath us. And if you're comfortable here, just close your eyes and feel that connection. Your body on the earth, feeling gravity. And in just doing that simple thing, connecting your awareness to where you sit, you practiced yoga, that connection of mind and body. So now just start to be aware of your breath. Connect awareness with breath. And we'll take deep, slow breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Aware of this connection. Breath, awareness, and body. And in a moment, we'll begin moving our bodies, and we'll use the word yoga to mean connection of movement and breath. In this moment, you might bring your mind to reflect on a person in your life that you want to be connected with. And maybe physically you're unable, so just through your mind and your thoughts and your energy, feel that connection. And then with one or both of your hands on your heart, just feel your connection to yourself. Your heart beating, your breath breathing, your body feeling. Yoga, union, one. So deepen the breath. Let your chest press up into your hands. And allow your body to settle here. We are certainly living in an unsettled time. So let's do what we can in this hour we have together to just find some connection, some grounding, some settledness. And then just start to draw one ear to one shoulder. You can release your hands and just start some neck circles, chin to chest, bringing the ear to the other shoulder and just feeling that half circle as the neck makes its way side to side. Just notice if you're carrying any tension there. Any stress or tightness, and maybe pause in a place where you feel a little bit of that stress. You could add the weight of your hand pulling gently on your head. And then bringing the head back to center, let's reach the arms up overhead. Just take a slow reach toward the ceiling. Grab one wrist and pull that arm up high. And then just switch side to side. And then cactus the arms open. Feel your shoulders pulling onto your back. Take a huge breath in, and on the exhale, tuck your elbows forward, touch your elbows in front of you, and just begin to move like that with breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to round. When we connect movement with breath, the Sanskrit word for that is Vinyasa. And Vinyasa is another way to connect. Movements that fit together perfectly with breath. Today, Warrior Wednesday, we'll do a different kind of vinyasa. Hold the elbows wide. Take a deep breath as the fingers lift. Exhale to pull the elbows down and forward. So moving with breath in and up, down and forward. In today's practice, we're going to spend less time on our hands and more time on our feet. One more time, exhale down. Let your hands come to the floor on either side of you. Widen up your knees and start to crawl your hands forward into child's pose. Allow your forehead to come to the floor or a block. Maybe the fist or the back of your hands. Exhale loud and long. Shift your torso to the left and to the right and feel a little bit more stretch through your armpits, your triceps, and your upper back. When you feel ready to get a little more active, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, and lift slowly up into downward facing dog. And here we'll just pedal the heels. Nod your head yes and no, and just let your body grow into this shape. It might feel good to raise one leg in the air and crack open that hip to the side. It might feel good to rock forward and back. Just feel your way into this shape. Yoga, connection, union, mind and body, movement with breath, connecting with ourselves, with each other. Walk your hands and your feet closer together. And then just start to sway your torso side to side. So walk your fingers to one side of your feet and then the other. Make that movement as big as you can, keeping your feet flat on the earth. And settling in a neutral position, let's put a deep bend in our knees and sweep the arms up overhead and let that movement keep coming up and back as far as you feel comfortable. And then exhale back to that chair with arms reaching up and back. Start to move with breath. Vinyasa. Movements placed perfectly together, linked with breath. Start to hear the sound of your own breath, Ujjayi breath, using the whisper muscles in your throat to heat up the breath. Reaching the arms high, let's pause in extended mountain. Rooting down through your feet, reach as high as you can. And then interlace your fingers, pointer fingers lifting up, and take a lean over to your left side. Pressing into the right foot, your right hip can press out a little farther. Draw your right shoulder back and just pull with your left hand and breathe. Coming back to center. Lift as tall as you can. And as you exhale, start to lean to your left. To your right. Press your left foot into the ground. Let your left hip reach a little bit more to the left. Lengthen your body. On an inhale, lift as tall as you can. Release your hand. Exhale, sinking into chair pose. In chair pose, your weight is in your heels. You can wiggle your toes. Bounce a couple times this first time through. Feel heat, connection, mind and body, body and breath. And take the arms out of the posture if you like. Sit a little lower. And take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, arms come down and behind us. So either reach them toward each other or interlace your hands. Expand through the chest. On the exhale, forward fold. Keep those arms up behind you. Head toward the earth. Sitting bones toward the sky. And just lift your knuckles up and forward, feeling expansion and space in your chest, your collarbones. And release your fingers down to the floor. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. And we're going to make a vinyasa out of those movements. So interlace the fingers, point up on the in-breath. Lean left on the out-breath. Point up on the inhale. Lean right on the exhale. Lift center on the in-breath. Release your hands. Exhale into chair pose. Take another breath here. And then release your hands behind you. Interlace to open up through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll pause there for a couple more breaths. Movement with breath. Inhale, arms overhead, interlace. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair. Inhale, hands interlace, chest opens. Exhale, forward fold, and just pause here. Pause here to empty out your breath. Release another ounce of tension or stress. Let's go again, bending the knees. Inhale, arms up, interlace and lift as high as you can. Exhale to the left. Reach to center on the inhale. Move right on the exhale. Inhale, get as tall as you can. Release your hands. Exhale, chair pose. Arms come behind. Inhale, open. Exhale, dive forward, head toward the earth, knuckles high, pause here. This is our vinyasa for the day. This is the sequence we'll use to link the sides of our standing poses. We'll go one more time. Bent knees, rise high, interlace. Lean left, exhale forward. Reach high. Exhale to the right. Reach high, release your hands. Exhale, chair. Arms come behind, open, breathe in. And diving forward, pause here to let a long breath go. Exhale one more time. And then stay in your forward fold. Let your fingers come down to the earth, pressing hands to shins, lengthen through the crown of your head. And we'll just pause here, pressing the shins into the hand, but also the hands into the shins. Put a little more bend in the knees and really create some strength there, dynamic tension. And then keeping those muscles firm and strong, let the hands start to come behind you. And feel the back of your shoulders. We're just going to press here a few times. I think it's safe to say we're all spending even more time on our devices right now, and can keep our upper back strong. Let's just do about 4 more of those presses. 3, 2, and on the inhale, sweeping up high. And let your hands come down to your heart. Just pause here in mountain pose, linking mind and body, awareness with breath, present here. We'll bring our hands to our hips, and your right foot will stay right where it is. And then just step your left foot back, coming into a lunge position, and we'll just be on those back toes. So take a moment to establish balance. And you can make this as wide as you like. We want to stack the knee right up over the front ankle. Hands can stay low or reach high. I'm just feeling length in your left hip. And then just start to turn over, looking over your right shoulder. Let's move into a twist. Come back to center. And lower your fingers to the floor. We'll set that back knee down, flattening out the back foot. And then using this front leg, let's press up again. And this time, maybe a little bit more of a back bend. You can open here a little bit more through the front of the hips. Raise your left arm up in the air and just follow that thumb back a little farther, reaching high and back. As we release that hand back to the floor, let's tuck our back toes, lift the back knee, and we'll come up again, high lunge. And just see if that opened up some space for us there. Interlace your fingers, hands on the back of the head, and just press. Elbows wide. Breath. Mind and body. As we reach up, interlace your fingers. And then you can do this in one step or several. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Arms point up, inhale. Lean left, exhale. Center, inhale. Right, exhale. Come back to the middle, take a deep breath in, release your hands, exhale into a deep chair. Hands come behind, open on the in-breath, and spill forward. Exhale here, 3 breaths. Fingertips fall to the floor. Put a bend in your knees, hands press to shins, lengthen through the spine. And again, creating that dynamic tension, hands pressing, shins pressing. Stay strong as you release your hands to the back, and we'll just press through those shoulders one more time. Just rear deltoids, upper back strong. And slowly reach all the way up. Gather your hands together at heart center. And just pause. Notice right side, left side, energy, emotions, awareness. And let's keep our left foot where it is and step our right foot back, moving into a lunge position. Stacking left knee over the ankle, coming up high on your back toes. Find some balance here. You can keep your hands on your hips or raise them overhead. Breathe here. Feeling your strength, your sturdy legs holding you on the earth. And we'll just slowly twist to the left. You feel a little wobbly, just being patient with yourself. We are living in a lot of instability, and probably normal to not feel super balanced, super steady. Just being here, the most important thing. Come back to center, breathe deep. And on the exhale, let your hands come to the floor. Softly drop that back knee and flatten out your back foot. We'll use the front leg to help us come up. Find a gentle back bend. Let your right arm come up and back. The right arm lifting you as much as it's reaching back. Pulling breath all the way down into your hip, your belly. Releasing the hand to the floor. Let's tuck the back toes, lifting that knee, and we'll rise up one more time and just see what's here. See what's here. Interlacing the fingers, point up, and either one big step to the top of your mat or a bunch of small steps. Let's take our Vinyasa. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale over to the left as far as you can go. Body's warmer now. Center, inhale. Right side, exhale. Reach taller still. Hands release. Exhale, chair. Arms come behind, open and expand. Exhale, forward fold. Pause right here for 3 breaths. Let your fingers come to the floor. Press hands to shins, lengthen through the crown of your head. Shins press to hands, hands press to shins. Breathe. Keeping those muscles hugged strong. Let's let the arms come behind, and one more time we'll press up using the back of the shoulders. And then bending the knees, sweep the arms all the way up high. Hands come back to heart center. Pause again. Notice, connect, feel. Union, mind and body. Let's move into our warrior poses. So keeping the right foot at the top of the mat, let's step our left foot back, and this time that back heel drops and the toes angle out somewhere around a 45-degree angle. We're going to keep our hips pointing more towards the front. Arms come up high. On the exhale, fly the arms back, lean over that front leg, fingers to the sky. And just take that bend in the knee as big as you can. Start to move with your breath. Exaggerate your breath. The next time we come down, again, let's interlace the fingers, dive the head inside that leg, knuckles lift. This is humble warrior. This is kind of where we are living right now. Warriors, just being strong, but also just practicing humility, knowing that there's so much that's not in our control. A humble warrior is a blend of strength and humility. Release the hands, arms come up high, and peel all the way open into warrior 2. Just widen up your stance. Make this challenging. See if you can get down to where it feels a little challenging to hold this pose. These poses are designed for stability, for strength, endurance. If you'd like even more challenge here, pick up your front heel, your right heel. Just let your legs grow in strength. Left foot presses firmly. Shifting the eyes toward the right hand, watch as that palm turns. If your heel is lifted, let it drop and reverse your warrior. Filling up with breath here. You have the option to wrap the opposite arm behind your back, feeling a little stretch here in that left shoulder. Exaggerate your breath. Inhale to side angle. And we'll start here by resting on the thigh, reaching the fingers straight up toward the ceiling. And then if that works for you and you'd like even more, just let your arm continue in an angle up over the ear. If you're looking for a little more challenge, reach that bottom hand forward. Breathe. Feel your muscles getting stronger. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Straighten that front leg and lean all the way back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, sweep to warrior one. Interlace the fingers. Step the back foot to meet the front foot. And inhale, lift as tall as you can. Let's take our daily vinyasa. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, chair. Hands reach behind. Breathe in. Chest opens. Forward fold. Exhale. Head toward the earth. Knuckles toward the sky. Big bend in the knees, hands pressed to shins, lengthen, flat back. Once you've created that dynamic tension, your leg muscles hugging onto the bones, arms press side, 8 little presses. Strong upper back. And sweep the arms high. Gather the palms together, let out a sigh. Mountain pose, hands to heart. Notice. Keeping our left foot right where it is. Stepping the right foot back into warrior one. Firm back leg. Take a deep breath in, arms lift high, and on the exhale, fly the arms. Let your torso come all the way down to or inside your left thigh. Ujjayi breath. The warrior breath. Victorious over the busyness, victorious over the thoughts, victorious over the stress and the disconnection. One more time, powerful warrior pose. On the exhale, interlace and dive down into humble warrior. Find your strength. Find your humility. Find yourself here, connected. Union. Releasing the hands, reach arms high, warrior one, peeling all the way out and open into warrior two. Take as wide and deep a stance as you can. Use this time to build strength. If you'd like a little more challenge, pick up your heel, that front heel, left heel. It's okay if we shake. That's just muscles getting stronger. Looking over the left hand, watch as it rotates, and then reverse your warrior. If that heel is up, let it settle. Deepen the lunge. Wrapping the right arm behind your back, pull your heart sideways and up. Connecting right here, right now. And moving into side angle. Let's start by resting on the thigh, fingers to the ceiling, and either stay here or continue that reach. Press into your right foot firmly. Lengthen your whole body. For more of a challenge, release that bottom arm forward and hold. Breathe. Here we are. The soft edge of a hard place. Be here with the softness and strength. Reverse your warrior slowly. Straighten that front leg. Reach as high as you can. Fill up. Beautiful. Warrior 2. Sweep to warrior 1. Interlace your fingers and let the back foot step up to meet the front foot. Inhale tall. Exhale left. Inhale center. Move your body as far as you can to the right. Inhale center, release your hands. Exhale chair pose. Arms come behind, interlace, breathe in. And dive forward. Exhale. Be here for 3 full sighs, long exhales. Allow your fingertips to come to the floor. Bending the knees, press on the shins, lengthen the spine. The shin bones press into the hands, and the hands press into the shins. And once you feel that strength, float your arms behind you for 8 little presses, strengthening the back of the shoulders. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor, knees soft. Straighten your legs as much as you can. We'll work with a little bit of balance here. So bringing your fingers to the floor in front of your right foot, let's let the left leg kick up behind us into a 3-point balance. And just pause here. See if this is where you'd like to stay and just work on the stability of that right ankle. If you'd like a little bit more here, just let your leg continue up toward the ceiling. Bring your forehead closer to your shin, standing splits. If you're choosing that, you might bring one or both of your hands onto that standing leg. Breathe here. With both hands on the floor, let's let the back foot come down, but keep it behind the front foot and a little bit wider for twisting pyramid or twisting triangle. So lengthening through the spine, bring your right hand up either to your back or overhead. And just feel this open twist around your right hip. Another slightly uncomfortable position. It's okay. The discomfort is making us stronger. It's giving us new awareness. Reach fingers a little higher. And on the exhale, the arm reaches way up over your head, stretch even longer, and let that hand come down to the floor. Walk your hands wide, come into the center, using the wide edge of your mat. Lower your head down. Exhale loud. Connection, mind and body, body and breath. Start to move your body toward your left foot. And bring your fingertips in front of your left toes. Let your right leg lift up behind you. 3-point balance. You can stay here, or you can drop your head, lift your leg, come into a standing split. I'm just noticing the view from here, seeing the world upside down. It certainly is, just noticing what's different with this perspective. Allow your leg to come down behind the front foot and a little bit wider for a twist. This is a great place to put your right hand on a block. Left hand is either on your back or toward the ceiling. Just come into a twisting triangle. Bring your awareness into where you feel this pose the most. Just let your awareness settle there with breath. Take one more deep breath in, and on the exhale, let the arm reach over your ear toward the wall in front of you. Exhale, hand comes to the floor. And again, come into that wide straddle. If you have a block, put it on its high side and just let your forehead come to rest on a block. Might need to wiggle your feet out a little bit wider in order for that to happen. Just let your nervous system rest here. From here, let's just bring our feet in a little closer together. We'll drop one of our hips to the floor and just start to find your way around into a seat. If it's more comfortable for you to be sitting on a block or a cushion, just grab that. Let's just do a seated cat-cow. Inhale to lift and exhale to round. Make this as big or small as you like. And then with a tall spine, bring your left arm across the body and just let your right hand come behind you. Come into a tall spine twist. Just using that leg as a little leverage. Your head turns to look back over your shoulder. Connection. Mind focused on what's happening in the body. Mind focused on breath moving in and through the body. Release and twist to the other side. Right arm across, left hand behind. Press to a tall spine. Deepen your twist, looking over your shoulder. And let's return back to center. Drawing the knees in, coming into boat pose. So in boat pose, if you'd like a little bit more challenge, take your block right between your knees, float your feet up off the floor, and squeeze the legs in on that block. You can hold on or release your hands, but really pull this waistband, the back waistband up off the floor. Squeeze in, breathe. Legs can be bent or straight. Chest lifts a little higher. Body might be shaking. It's okay. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, feet come to the floor. You can lose that block, extend the legs out straight. Let's come into a seated forward fold. Arms come up high. And on the exhale, over the legs. So if your hamstrings are tight today, slide something underneath them. Maybe you have a strap or a towel that you can put around your feet. Let yourself exhale. Here now. Releasing the forward fold, let's start to move down onto our backs. Keep this block handy. We'll use it for a couple more things here on the floor. Let's start by drawing knees into chest, giving yourself the biggest hug you can muster. Just wrap your arms, grab your wrists, your elbows, squeeze as tight as you can. Connection with self. And then take the knees wide, feet toward the ceiling. Let's come into happy baby. So pulling down on the knees are close to the ribs or the shoulders. And then just exhale. Whole spine on the floor, tailbone presses down. You can hold still or move. The name of the pose, happy baby, means you have to have a smile on your face in this posture. Don't ever take this one too seriously. And we'll draw the knees back in. Let's place our feet on the floor and then just grab a block, a pillow, a folded up blanket, and just scoot it underneath your hips for a really gentle, supported bridge. We'll be here for several breaths. So if your body allows for a little higher edge of the block, you can find that. Close your eyes. And allow yourself to feel this reverse. Hips higher than the heart a little bit higher than the head. Supported, lifted. Slow your breath and bring it all the way into your collarbones, your ribs, your belly, even your hip flexors. Expand and release. If you're on the higher edge of your block, bring it down to its lowest side. And then let's just come into waterfall. Legs toward the ceiling, arms at rest. A softer breath now. Releasing tension from your forehead and your face, your neck and your shoulders, your hands, your toes. Exhaling to release any held tension. And then releasing the feet to the earth. Slide the block out of the way. Stretch your body out long, fingers overhead, toes reaching. Wiggle one side longer than the other. And then let the soles of your feet come together, knees drop open. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And just closing your eyes and feeling this connection. This connection to and with yourself. Feel the weight of your own hands protecting your body. The gentle lift and lower of your own breath. If there's anything that you could say to yourself right now, what would it be? If this is comfortable, you can stay here. If you'd prefer a more traditional Shavasana, extend your legs, rest your arms on the floor, cover yourself with something, cover your eyes, and rest. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Bringing your awareness to your body lying here. Keeping your eyes closed. Start to tenderly move your body back to a seat. For another moment or two of stillness and breath. When you've found a seat, again, let's bring one hand to the belly, our inner fire, our center of strength and power, and the other hand to our heart, our sight, our center of tenderness and compassion. I'd like to leave you today with the translation from the Yoga Sutras, the Sun Salutation Translation. Listen to the salutation to the dawn. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life of life. In its brief course lie all the verities and realities of our existence. The bliss of growth, the splendor of beauty. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow only a vision. But today well spent makes every yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well, therefore, to this day. Such is the salutation to the dawn. Look well, therefore, to this day. So let's bring our hands together, union, connection, yoga. And let's look well, therefore, together to this day. Whenever you feel yourself stressed, anxious, worried, isolated, bring your mind to your breath. Connect your mind to your body. And remember that you are connected. We are connected to each other and to all that is. Thank you for being here today. Namaste.